Hi, Sagittarius. Look at that. Empress energy is already coming out. Air energy. Holy shit. Wow. That was like, poof, I had to accept that. Either way. Hello, Sag. I've missed you so much. It's so good to see you. Thank you for being patient. Hey, we're going to look at 777 portal messages. 777. My throat chakras. You need to speak about something, don't you? Or you need to accept it to yourself and then think it through. However, we'll tap into that, Empress you. Whoa. How'd that happen? I don't know if I did that or not. I must have did that, but it wasn't me. Two of Pentacles, that Empress to change. Either way, 777 has three eyes here, three frequencies, three portals here, and within this one huge portal. And these eyes reflect back to Psalm 119, the Aleph, the Zayin, and the Ain, the Fool, the Lovers, and the Devil. Those dates are 7/7, 7/16, and 7/25. So we're just going to pull this energy apart for you, Sag, and we're going to see what is going on. Lauren, Sagittarius energy here. Yes, Father. Oh my goodness. You need to speak about it, don't you? This 9 of Twos is negative. However, this suffering, this 111 I just saw there, 111, 11 of Swords, Page of Swords, within the suffering, Child of Truth. Oh, honey, you're not being truthful to yourself. 1, 2, 3, and this Ascension portal is trying to show you, look, your suffering is here to teach you everything. Your suffering is here to show you why you decided to take every other one of those burdens, those shadows, those feelings, those pain, those operating systems of someone else, whether it's family or twin flames coming up. But here's the suffering, and we have to face it. And when we're not acknowledging it, we're not able to move on. However, that's not what I see here. I really see as if this energy is allowing you to move forward, and you're saying, you know what, I'm not going to be suffering anymore. I don't want to suffer anymore. So this suffering energy is very present. It's very balancing. It's going to cleanse that flood because the water is here. Psalm 119, the Hanged Man is the meme. It is the water, and water is because it has memory. It holds so much, and it's only able to create more because it's so mutable and compatible. And if there's hydrogen there, 222, that means that there's oxygen around. So that means that your internal state is not fueling your emotional state, but your emotional state is ready. Your emotional state is saying, you know what, let's just get the brain to think with the heart for a moment, and that way we'll be able to ascend and move on forward. The suffering will have been done. I will no longer be in this state of mind, and they will be transmuting in the negative past there. We also have to think about this as 2 by 2. If 2 by 2, the Hanged Man is here, then we have that Wheel of Fortune, and then we also have that Temperament energy, and that is your card, Sag. That is your select. Psalm 119 is the Semek, it's the electrical prop, it's the tower. It is our nervous system, really, of divine feminine and divine masculine energies. But we have to be born anew within our suffering. And I'm very proud of you for choosing to not overthink anymore. There's those of you who are also have really begun to really take on the challenge of this shadow work and be able to change your language, to not think negatively, to be able to overpower your victim with your alpha paradigm. And then there's those of you who are twin flame 333, and you have been able to really set aside what's not benefiting you and what's going to benefit you within this twin flame ascension journey. We must realize that we are our own twin flame first, and everything that we want from our twin flame we have to have with ourselves. And so as we continue to go through this suffering, it's really just building us up and edifying our spirit and making us stronger. And if that twin flame energy is going to make itself present again, then we'll know that this is mirroring, and both twins are being called to heal, and that's beautiful. What else is here, Sagittarius? Wow, I love this. Okay, so you see this card here. This is positive. This is present. That's the star. You are his child, flower 11. We saw that child of truth. Here we go. The star has the masculine and feminine energies after the tower. Okay, 2 by 2. But that Capricorn energy, the devil himself has to be removed. He has to be flooded out. He has to be brought back down away from the air and the water here on earth. And what's going to happen is that there's going to be a lot of grounding energy and grounding techniques. We saw that devil Capricorn energy, so automatically that brings in 725. Okay, 2 by 2 from here. Actually, I lied. 2 by 2 by, it'd be 2 by 3 2 times. So 716 is, 716 is really going to be able to start to help you ascend in that direction, but you're not really going to see any true affirmative actions and habituals taking place until the 725 or even a little bit further than that. It all depends on you and the acceleration that you want of your healing, but it's absolutely possible. Lord's telling you, look, you're my child, and I have all of this air and water to come and help you cleanse this flood, and we can really accelerate the process by 725. Okay, I love that so much. Now, when this card came out, it was like this. We talked about the one that we could see first. The one that we could see first is the sun. It's always the boss, the head, the chief, the resh, Psalm 119. What is the main authority figure where everything starts and comes from? But then we have this card here that's on the outside. But if we were to flip this around, it would be on the inside. And this brings in the opposite to the resh here, the sun. And the star is here, so 2 by 2, the sun is here. It would have to be present because that's where it originally came from. It's that external energy, that dominant masculine. However, we have this feminine energy here that's hidden. We don't know what this is. We have to take accountability for it, don't we? Because it's here. 555 here, but I have to change it around. I have to acknowledge it before I can absolutely process it. I can't make any assumptions about it because it's just going to tank me anxiety-wise. I can't make any untold stories. I can't make any lies about it because it's just going to make me suffer emotionally. 611 there. I just going to turn it over and I'm going to acknowledge it for what it is. And then that way, my moon and my sun and my star in my crown are all working together after I end my suffering because of the wisdom, knowledge, power, and perception now that I've been able to see and know and contain in my vessel and be able to hold now, Sagittarius. That is absolutely so beautiful. You have the opportunity here. There's no fear just to see what's on the opposite side of this card, what's on the opposite side of the spectrum, what's on the opposite side of the boundary that you need to make. And sometimes, honey, these boundaries are inside of us. Look, inside of the star right here, he's already telling us. Thank you, Lord, for having my back. Take a deep breath. All right. Let's see what's hidden. Let's see what we need to take acknowledgement for. Let's see if it's something that needs to happen, something that already has happened, and that's why you're able to move forward. Let's see. Justice in the negative. Shut up, Lord. Well, I love this because this is automatically 1111, but this is in between that 10, that wheel of fortunes. So the wheel is moving for you. This came out positively, so we must honor it. The wheel is moving forward for you. If the hanged man is positive, then the wheel has to be positive, which then means your temperament energy is positive, okay? Which means that that star would have to be positive because of the transcending energies of both. Your crown is there. You have the negative star because it would be 11, 13, 15, and 17. So your negative mindset right now is what was holding you down on your masculine side. But as soon as you decide to go internalize, because the option's already here, honey, duality is already here, just like Adam and Eve. They knew the goodness of God on earth, but the snake was already there and tempted them into temptation. And then they got to know what it was like between good and bad. And this is where duality comes in when that star is born, because it gets ripped up right through the tower. So here's the suffering. Then when that happens, that justice is going to come in, and that's why that star went positive. The hanged man is going to be done. That Capricorn energy is going to be done. All of that energy in between there. So this is beautiful because this justice is finally going to be able to come in for you when you can actually acknowledge what it is that's meant to be yours and what you're meant to think about and why these boundaries are so important. Justice is also this Libra energy, which just also brings in the month of October for me. Somehow that your person might have an October birthday or something in October is going to happen. It's just bringing up October, okay? However, we also see 1111 here, which is the inner dominion of divine feminine and divine masculine, which is right there in that star. I love that so much. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Cups. Exactly, it's time to end the suffering. The Fool, shut up. Look at those two eyes are right in between there. I love that so much. And this is the overall Aleph, the leap of faith to start over. And this suffering is starting to take its process, Sag, but the more that you move forward, the more that you're walking away from what doesn't serve you, and everything that has been trying to come in finally has room to come in, okay? Queen of Swords, shut up. Then you'll be the true queen of his righteous truth and not just a child learning. So beautiful. We're going to wrap it up with a love and light message. Sagittarius, I'm buzzing off of your ending there. That was so beautiful, Lord. Yeah, everything that's meant to be yours will be returned to you. The devil has stolen it. It's time to take it back. Well, there it is. Oh, there's two. The gift of love and light. I love it. No one lights a lamp and then covers it with a bowl or hides it under a bed. A lamp is placed on a stand where its light can be seen by all who enter the house. Luke 8:16. I love it. And then we have shine your inner light brightly. Shine it bright, you star. The city has no need of sun or moon, for the glory of God illuminates the city, and the Lamb is its light. Revelation 21:23. The city, the nations inside of you, honey, your king and your queen. Also, Shine Bright Like a Diamond by Riri came out. Love you. Wounds into light.